The 2010 Star Mazda Championship for the Visit Florida Cup began back in March at Sebring. Since then, Connor Daly has made the series his private playground. But this weekend, he'll have his hands full with Tristan Vautier, Kyle Lara, and a host of other challengers. Round 2 of the Visit Florida Cup from New Jersey Motorsports Park is next. Welcome to New Jersey Motorsports Park in Millville, New Jersey. Coverage of the Star Mazda Championship presented by Goodyear for the Visit Florida Cup. Today it's the Mazda Motorsports Festival presented by VisitFlorida.com. Hello again, everyone. I'm Rick Benjamin. Endurance ace Johnny O'Connell is alongside. Todd Lewis has our coverage today down on Pit Road. Almost in the midpoint of the 2010 Star Mazda season and our second Visit Florida Cup Championship event coming this weekend. And Johnny, we're about to see a young driver whose name we all know try to write some motorsports history.
Yeah, Derek Daly's son, Connor, has really been the dominant force this year. He's won 4 races in a row. He's leading the championship. No driver, Rick, has ever won 5 races in a row, and today we might see that happen.
Now, Connor is not the points leader for the Visit Florida Cup. The winner at Sebring, Tristan Vautier, has that honor. That could all change here today. Earlier, Todd Lewis caught up with young Connor Daly.
Connor Daly scores the pole position again for the race, just exactly where you want to be. Out front, heading into corner number 1. There's not a lot of areas to pass here, so far, so good today. Things are going your way.
We knew qualifying was going to be very important on this track. Last year it was there was very little passing, unfortunately, but we knew we needed to be up front, and fortunately, you know, the Juncos team gave me the car to do it. It's great to be driving a really good car, and you know we're going to really go for it in the race.
Seems like you've been on your game pretty much since you arrived. I know you were dealing with a bit of a slick track in the test sessions, but you've been quick and out front just about all the time.
Yeah, the slick track is what everyone has to deal with. So, you know, fortunately, we all have the same conditions when we're out there, and you know, we've been able to really take advantage of the conditions, and we've got a good car, and you know, just gotta keep it going for the race. We've got good momentum right now, and you know, I'm really looking forward to it.
Connor Daly out front to start the race and hoping to stay there for the full 45 minutes.
Well, 1 year ago on Saturday here at New Jersey Motorsports Park, Connor waxed him. Had a little trouble Sunday, didn't do the doubleheader victory, but all the signs seem to indicate he's going to be very tough to handle here today. Johnny, a 2.25 mile racetrack, 14 turns, extremely challenging place.
You know, it is. It's kind of what you would call a medium speed racetrack. Momentum's important. You know, one of the critical areas is turn 1. We're running this racetrack clockwise, and turn 1 after the long straightaway. You know, see a lot of guys drafting and overtaking there. The rest of the racetrack, though, you're going to have to get creative with your overtaking maneuvers because you don't have very hard, aggressive brake zones where you can, you know, outbrake a guy. So, you know, it's going to be critical for Connor at the start, you know, to get that lead. If he doesn't, that's going to be his competitor's best opportunity.
Yeah, certainly passing on the start is one of the easier ways to get the job done. A standing start in this series as well. Very interesting, kind of a Formula One style start.
Yeah, very much so. And what's difficult is Connor is going to choose the inside in at corner 1. Well, that's a good thing to do, but it's also offline. So there might be a little bit dirt, there might be a little less grip for him versus you know, his competitor. So, you know, it's going to be key to him to get a good start and lead coming out of turn 1.
Let's show you a little bit more about what these race cars entail. It's a just over 1,000-pound race car.
Yeah, these things are rocket ships. Their horsepower to weight ratio is spectacular, and you know, the fact that you put in these psychotic 16, 17, 18-year-old kids in them, I don't know, that's like giving a, you know, AK-47 to a psych ward. But you know, Mazda has just done an amazing job. The Renaissance rotary engine, again, the rotary engine has been a consistent thing that Mazda's held in Formula Russell, Formula Mazda, all throughout the development of this series. It's 250 horsepower. These guys are now running on Goodyear Eagle Racing tires, and they're radials, okay? They changed the radials about 4 years ago because that's where the sport was going. Everyone's using radials. It's 160 miles an hour if you get in a draft. A track like Sebring, you'll be getting that fast. And, you know, again, this is a series where these guys are learning their craft, learning what they're going to need to go into Indy Lights, Indy Cars, Formula One, wherever their career takes them.
A big part of the Mazda Speed Motorsports ladder for driver development, which is a huge part of what we do in Mazda, in motorsports here. Let's take a look at the season championship standings. 5 races have been run so far in the Star Mazda Championship. Oval track racing in Iowa last week. Connor Daly way out in front right now. He's got a margin of 45 points over Anders Krohn. He's won 4 straight, Johnny, 5 in a row. If he wins today, that would be history in the 20 years of the series.
You know what? And we have seen some guys do well and get a lot of wins in the before. Rafael Matos had a great season where he won 4 in a row. And I know Connor Daly is going to show us great things in the future.
Let's talk about the Visit Florida Cup standings. Championship within a championship. Tristan Vautier, the only other driver besides Connor Daly to win a Star Mazda event this year. He's got the points lead based on that victory at Sebring. Goncalves is second. Connor was third at the podium that day, so he's third in the championship standings there, but that could all change after we get done here this afternoon.